Chat, chat, bro. Your mic is real. Hey, I'm not, bro. Your mic is muted. I know my mic was muted. I had to talk to somebody. Okay, so we have a few things in store for today. We have a scary video to watch, and then we have a game. Okay, that is what's happening today. Thank you for joining stream. I don't know how to say your name properly, but thank you for joining stream. Okay, all right. The first thing we will be doing is watching the video. Okay, guys, that's the first thing we'll do is watch the video. Please like the stream, by the way, before we begin. Also, let me give you guys a quick rundown of this, okay? If you are in the Discord, look, if you are in the Discord, this is how it works, okay? Be active, bro. Number one, this is the chat. See how active it is? We got one person, bro. That's giving absolutely no one a rundown. Bro, there's a lot of people here. Okay. So, announcements. This is where the announcements is. You can see the games I'm playing for the next week. Okay? Daily thoughts. That's where I'm awesome. Real rapper schedule. Oh, there's a schedule thing here. Okay, boom. Rules. Okay. Permanent invite link. Okay. This place is where my mods seem to make fun of people, so don't worry about that. My chat, okay, well, first of all, there's only one place to go and it's up. Producer tags, okay, yep. Oh, here, I'll actually give you. How do I, it could be down. No, it couldn't. How do I do this? Where's your thing? Super. There you go. Okay, so producer tags. Producer tags. You can send producer tags. Nobody has even done that so far. I don't even know what's. Yeah, bro. Fan art. You can post your fan art. This is not fan art. Please don't ping me. Huh? Media. Media is where you can post things for me to react to. Bro, what is this? Okay. Clips. Clips is where you can post clips from things that I do. Game suggestions. If you want me to play a game, put it in here and I might play the game, okay? Content suggestions. Put your video ideas in here and I might. Yep. Oops. Okay. Chat. Okay, chat. There's chat. Okay, out of Discord now. Let's get into what we're doing today, okay? The first thing that we have is a video. Now, the video that we will be watching, I sent a producer tag. No, like a voice message, bro. Not like a... Don't just call me racist or something. Okay, y'all ready? Here we go. Okay, first video, well, the video of the day. Let me find. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Chat, okay, I have 2 videos. At least you know I'm not. I have 2 video ideas, okay? Which video do I watch? I could watch a video about the FBI's 10 most wanted people in the whole world, or I could watch a video about YouTube's scariest videos. Which one? Which one? Which one? Pick one. First person to pick one, I'll do it. Watch it. No, bro. Scary videos or most wanted FBI people. And then after that, we're going to play a scary game. So we have 2 scary things to do today, okay? So which one, y'all? Pick. Pick, y'all. Pick! Bro, pick. Probably a James No, bro. Okay. FBI's most wanted or scary videos. Which one? There's 2 options. That one? Yo, give me an option right now or else. Give me an option, bro. What? Someone posted the whole Backrooms movie on YouTube. That's pretty funny. A option? Please, bro. Please, please, please. Just pick one. Just pick one, bro. Do the one with scary stuff in it? Alright, bet. YouTube's darkest videos, part 2. Let me find it. Here we go, y'all. Don't get too scared.
Nature gathering its forces for still another unending assault on man.
1-800-Embassy for residents.
Sounds like it came right out of a zombie movie.
Computers
Living in homes with basements. Go below and stay below ground level.
I'm gonna watch. Hey, that's fucked up, bro. I'm better than Corey X.
Tornado
Corey X lazy
warning.
boy, bro. This dude said Corey Kenshin is better than me.
April 9th,
No.
2015, a tornado begins to form during the evening hours in the small town of Franklin Grove, Illinois, quickly growing larger and larger by the minute, to the point of reaching an unprecedented size for the area.
Tornado. Chat, y'all ever seen a tornado?
Miles
I never
away
seen
in the
one.
town of Fairdale,
I never seen a tornado
67-year-old
before.
Geraldine Schultz spotted the vortex forming in the distance.
Writing a book is hard.
Sorry.
Knowing if it's
I'm
good,
sorry. I'm
even
sorry.
harder.
I'm sorry. I'm
Neat
sorry.
manuscript analysis.
Worried, she called her husband Clem into the kitchen, where the two would stand watching the tornado out their window. For the couple, tornado
I have more subs than you, and I haven't posted since 2022. First of all, that's cap. Bro, you bought your subscribers, bro. Bro, you bought your subscribers are bought. It doesn't count.
Those were nothing new, and Clem was quickly able to determine that the storm would likely miss them to the east. But just to be safe, he went upstairs to grab some lanterns, in the likely event of a power outage. Upon doing so, Clem would catch a glimpse of the tornado outside the bedroom window, having grown significantly closer.
What clan were you in?
Its wind speeds were well over 200 miles an hour, and having been classified as an EF4,
Bro,
it was
why am I
the
supposed to be
largest
scared of a
twister
tornado?
the area had ever seen. In awe of its size,
Bro, imagine
Clem began to
flying in a
record out the
tornado.
window,
I would
still
low-key
certain that the
be in a
storm
tornado.
was heading east.
Is this the video originally?
But unfortunately, he was wrong. And in reality, the powerful storm was heading directly towards him.
What?
By the time Clem would realize this, it was far too late.
Is he dumb?
There was no time
You
to
can
run,
see it!
and not a chance to hide. All he could do was stand there helplessly
Not clan, I would do those trolling vids.
and watch.
Trolling is immature. What, bro? Chat, what are you doing in this situation? Me personally, bro, this one's not scary. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not scared.
It was a direct hit as the
I was
EF4 tornado
12-year-old
tore through the
making
house
better quality
before
videos
Clem
than you.
could even say a word.
Bro,
quickly
my
turning the
videos are
home that
great
had once
quality.
stood there for 100
Actually,
years to
wait.
dust.
Wait, have you checked out? This is genuine knowledge that you should have. Hold on. Bro, go on YouTube. Hold up. I'm going to pull them up, okay? I'm going to pull them up. I'm going to pull them up, bro. Go on YouTube. I just spit everywhere. Bro, go on YouTube for one. Make sure you subscribe to this. I'm gonna start posting on this, bro. This is an important channel. This channel will have good videos. Like good videos. I'm gonna be posting good videos on this channel. Okay? So number one, this channel. I don't know why I wasn't subscribed to it. But this channel's fire. The other channel. The other channel doesn't seem to have enough subscribers for people to see it yet, but it will. But this channel, make sure you're subscribed to it, bro, because this channel is going to have most of my content. Like, most of my content will be here, along with one other channel. There's going to be a channel, it's called Real Rapper React. Let me look up what the ping is for it. Real Rapper Games will have 300 subs by 2029. Cap, I'll have way more. This is the other one. This is the other one. So also subscribe to this, Real Rapper React, because this channel will also be having most of my videos will be on gaming and reacts. Okay, y'all? So be ready for that. We good? You're actually missing out. When I tell you you're missing out, you're missing out. A lot of good stuff there, bro. It's called hyperbole. Anyway, here we go. Back to the video.
Dust and
This
rubble,
video that's not even
and buried
scary.
beneath it all was Clem, along with his wife of 25 years.
While I play this video, I might as well download the game we're gonna play. The Cabin Factory. Shit better be good. Okay, we're back. Chat, this one's not scary. I don't care about this one. So what, bro? We saw a tornado.
Rescue on the way.
Against all odds, Clem would somehow survive, pulling himself up from the field of
The
debris.
problems with you is your
It was a storm
videos
that
don't
would
have
go
any
on to
editing in
destroy
them.
numerous homes and
Bro.
took the lives of 2 people. One of whom
I don't
was
want
Clem's
editing
neighbor
in my video.
and
That's
good
so
friend
much
Jacqueline
work, bro.
Closa, who lived in the house that Clem had filmed being destroyed
about
just
editing my
moments before
videos?
it struck him.
What, so
and the
I'm
other
supposed to sit
being
down and edit my
Geraldine,
videos?
Clem's wife and
Did you
best
survive the
friend.
tornado?
Days following the
Bro.
disaster, a family
All
member who had
tornado
been
is
searching
wind,
the area
bro.
for anything salvageable
I'm
would
skipping this
stumble
one.
across Clem's phone, which
The man at the door.
Shoppers Drug Mart is here.
I don't
to
want
make
to do the
summer
main
family
thing
fun
that
a
makes you
whole lot
viral.
easier. From
Brother.
backyard games to celebrating every summer moment, we've got
Bro, see my
you.
gaming
Plus,
channel?
get PC
My gaming
optimum
channel will be
points on
fire.
participating products. Summer made easy at Shoppers Drug Mart.
What the hell?
in the past few years, the world has seen a boom in the use of doorbell cameras, mainly because of instances like this.
Oh, they got a camera. Oh, they got a camera.
Capturing and exposing
Chat,
criminals in the act.
If y'all didn't know, I used to live in O Block in Chicago. Real shit. All my kids, bro, I swear.
From the most petty of thieves, all the way to
I remember I used to live in O Block and we used to have to put like wood on our door. Because there was this one guy, his name was Jeremy. He kept coming over, Jeremy Woods. He was
attempted
scary.
murderers and kidnappers.
He's a thug.
Due to their knack for capturing disturbing encounters, the videos that have emerged from these devices have practically carved out their own genre here on YouTube, to the point that many, including myself, have almost
What
become
the hell?
desensitized to them. But recently, a video began making the rounds showing the events that transpired at a Las Vegas home on the evening of July 21st, 2021, and it proved to be one of the most chilling I have ever seen. It happened around 8 p.m.
crazy you came
where
up
a young
from the
lady
O-Block,
had
but
been
you still
working
have
in her
zero
kitchen,
hunger?
waiting for her husband to return
Bro,
home
I have
from
so
work.
much. I'm
It was
so
another
hungry.
100-degree day in Vegas, and likely in an attempt to cool down, she would open her window to let the evening breeze in.
Bro,
Unbeknownst to
I
her,
do have hunger. I'm literally gonna. I have so much planned. I'm gonna be like Michael Jackson of this generation.
this harmless decision would lead to a terrifying series of events. Outside of the home, a man had been wandering the suburban streets aimlessly, roaming throughout the neighborhood before stopping in his tracks. In front of him was the open window and a clear view of the woman inside. It was a chance sighting that would lead to the man approaching the house and ringing the doorbell, where the camera
Hungry
would
for a
begin
Big Mac. First of all, I'm very lightweight.
to record.
I'm very lightweight. I actually went to the doctor. They were like, you gotta eat, bro.
Are you sure?
What?
I just rang your doorbell because I have a couple questions for you. Are you sure?
Are you sure what?
I just rang your doorbell because I have a couple questions for you. Are you sure?
What?
What? Are you sure? I just rang your doorbell because I have a couple questions for you. Are you sure?
What the hell?
The man stands there ringing the doorbell and knocking at the door, repeating the same
He's like
sentences
Omni-Man.
over and over again, calmly stating that he just wants to ask a few questions. However, the woman inside had never met this man.
I was on-
In fact,
bro,
she
I
had
don't know
never
what he's
seen
on.
him before this moment. And to make it all stranger, she didn't respond to anything the man was saying, and was out of his line of view as he peeked through the door. So the phrases that he was saying were not in response to anyone, and instead, he was speaking to himself. Fearing for her safety, the
What?
woman inside didn't open the door or engage
Gotta
him
be
at
off-
all,
that's-
leading
bro.
the man to take things a step further.
Are you positive? I just have a couple questions for you. Are you sure?
What,
Are you
bro?
positive?
About what?
Are you sure?
Yo, I'd actually get mad and probably fight him
Are
and
you
beat him.
absolutely certain?
He begins trying to open
This
the
guy's
door,
annoying.
but thankfully it was locked, causing the strange man to start walking away, cursing under his breath. The footage is
Oh,
incredibly
that's it?
off-putting, and although the man seems to stay perfectly calm, there was something very aggressive and erratic about the way he
sure?
was speaking, making one wonder what his true intentions were when he approached the house. As the man begins to walk away, the woman's husband, still at work, would chime in through the doorbell after noticing the situation begin to unfold, which in turn would lead to the man revealing why he was ringing the doorbell.
Sure. So, who are you?
What? Yeah? Are you sure?
Who are you?
Hey, I just had a couple questions. I just wanted to ask you about TV show. Yeah, can you hear me? What I'm looking for is for the girl that's in the house to come out here because I'm going to rip her and kill her. Do you have her open the door? I'm going to rip and kill the girl that's on the other side of this door when she lets me in.
Having a song
Bro!
a part of the Billions Club is a really insane experience.
Who is this? Olivia Rodrigo, I hope you get... Oh,
It's crazy
bro.
to think that a song that you kind of wrote in your quiet moments can have impact like that.
Wendy!
It was no secret what he had planned for that evening. He outright says it, even revealing that he had the weapons to make it happen.
I want to rip her and kill her because I have a knife and a gun. Yeah, and I'm going to knock on her door again.
What the fuck?
If that woman had opened the door, or if that door had been unlocked, well, we know what would have happened. But thankfully, neither of those situations
Yo,
played
this guy's
out,
low-key
and
a little-
instead,
bro,
the man
weird,
walked
bro. I
away
probably would not be
muttering
friends
the
with this
same
guy.
phrases over and over again.
Yeah. What?
Even staring at the house for a few moments before finally disappearing into the night. Police were
Oh
called to
my
the area
God,
moments
bro.
later,
What if the
but the
door
man
was
was nowhere
unlocked?
to be found. As quickly as he had entered this couple's life, he was now gone, leaving them with the reality that at any moment, he could return. Scared for her life, the lady posted the clip online, where it would quickly go viral across YouTube, which honestly may have ended up saving her
him?
life. The following day, a viewer of the video would recognize the same man walking in another residential area, in one that was not too far away from the house where the encounter took place.
What, bro?
And after
Why
the
was he in
police were
such like a
called, the man would be
expensive-looking
quickly
place,
arrested
too?
before he could play out his disturbing fantasy. When confronted and asked for his name, the man would simply state that he was the Holy Spirit, and said nothing more,
What?
though his real name was revealed to be Christopher Sums, a man who had passed charges of stealing, assaulting, and intimidating a witness, with his mugshot being nothing short of completely haunting. But what I found most surprising was the fact that he didn't always look like this. In fact, just a few years ago, he looked completely normal. And according to his LinkedIn,
What?
he had a fairly impressive work history and what seemed to be a good life. Until for whatever reason, things spiraled in the
Bro,
wrong
he got
direction.
possessed by the Holy
As
Spirit.
it stands, Christopher is being evaluated to see if he is mentally fit to stand trial, as many believe that he likely
Bro, that
suffers
was
from some
weird.
kind of
That one's
psychological
weird.
condition, hence the repeating phrases and the strange behavior. Though his blatant and rapid change in appearance might also point to heavy drug use or even a combination of both. But
Holy
regardless
Spirit,
of what
bro,
was
he
behind
was.
his
He
behavior
said so.
that day, the
He
situation
said he was the
in
Holy
subsequent
Spirit.
video is haunting.
I didn't know the
It
Holy
could have
Spirit
been
makes
so
you
much
bad.
worse.
Wait,
had
is
that
the
door
Holy
been
Spirit
open.
good or
Are
bad?
you sure?
I feel like everyone's out to get me.
This is Tababu
Professor
Makanen.
McConaughey posted
Chababiku
this
Makanen?
YouTube is a site that draws in people from all walks of life, each with their own unique motivation for starting up their channels. Some are in it for the money and the fame, while others are in it for the love of creating content. But sprinkled throughout the site are a select few who come here to feel heard and to get something off their chest. Something that
That's like
for
me, I will come here
27-year-old Tabebe
to
Makanen
get
would
something
be
off
his
me.
primary motivation for posting his first and only video on March 17th, 2018.
Holy Spirit is the best
Tabebe
thing.
had struggled his whole life with mental illness,
Well, that
suffering
wasn't
from
the best
both
thing.
schizophrenia and bipolar disorder. These mental illnesses led to an event in 2013 where he would wander off from his home unprovoked. Outside, he began to walk 4 miles, essentially in a daze, before finding himself in what he described as a very dangerous part of town. Thankfully, Tebebe would be safely found before anything had happened to him.
You don't want to not have Holy Spirit?
To be life-changing, as it would lead to his hospitalization due to his unpredictable and dangerous behavior. This would also start a long spell of being given heavy medication to help with his schizophrenia and bipolar disorder. Over the course of the next 4 years, Tebebe would find himself in and out of the hospital and prescribed a variety of powerful antipsychotic drugs, something that would consume his life as he felt like he was no longer in control of his actions.
The government's about to modify his brain?
He would turn to YouTube to share his story.
It's always the... No, bro, they're forcing him to.
Hello, this is Tababa Mukonin.
His name is Tababa Mukonin?
Talking and putting this video because I wanted to bring awareness to a situation that I'm dealing with that's very painful. I was hospitalized June 25th, 2013. I went there to supposedly get an IV. I ended up being forced to take medication. And it was pure hell. They gave me Haldol, Risperidol, and they were forcing antipsychotics down my throat. It was absolute...
Dude, this guy went to a crazy place.
Torture and hell.
In the 10-minute video, Tebebe made it clear that he was not consenting to this medical treatment, and he explained how the medication he was forced to take made him feel like a zombie, even saying that it had gotten so bad that he had thoughts of taking his own life.
It was bad. It was really bad, and I had suicidal ideation.
Throughout the clip, Tebebe comes across as intelligent and well-spoken, but traces of his illness shine through periodically.
What do you mean?
For instance, he explains how immediately after being released from the hospital on multiple occasions, he would wander away from his home, even attempting to be homeless for a while admitting that he didn't know why this was an issue, or why it would always lead to him going back to the hospital.
Why do you get sent to the hospital if you want to be homeless?
I got off, and I think I had another episode as they like to say, where I said I wanted to be homeless. That's it. All I said was I wanted to be homeless. So, and I proceeded to be homeless. And next thing I know, the cops came and they arrested me and they took me back to the hospital. Then after that, I left and I tried to be homeless again, and I was hospitalized again.
But things would...
Probably because he's bipolar and schizophrenic. Bro, then at that point, just put him down, bro. Actually, take backs. Just, like, bro. Like...
be further escalated as Tebebe casually...
No, you're taking me out of context, bro. Like, if you're gonna force medication on someone, they're suffering like that, at that point, just, like, force, like... just force, like, Bethanostric acidil in him so that he, like, implodes. Because then he, like, bro... Because then you could, like, have him go out and be homeless for a bit and have fun, and then once he gets to sleep... Bro, just put him out of his misery, bro. Because he's obviously not enjoying himself. He hates medication. And he's... Bro. He's... I take back every word that just came out of my mouth. Just ignore everything I say. I'm not a doctor. I never claimed to be a doctor. Everything I said was allegedly.
Explains how he has violent outbursts, even resorting to punching multiple people who were trying to give him medication, as well as starving himself in retaliation.
So I started getting violent, and I started punching people, and I started attacking people in the hospital.
Never mind.
And
I get back what I said.
Tie me down. I began to lash out like, I'm going to protest this. I'm going to starve myself.
You're going to protest by hurting people?
Hopefully stopping.
See, he's actually insane.
Ridiculous.
No, bro, I get it. If people were forcing pills down my neck, I'd start kicking and punching.
Forced treatment for absolutely nothing.
And by the end of the video, Tebebe flat out explains that he does not have any sort of mental illness, or have any symptoms for that matter, calling what was happening to him an injustice.
I guess I'm just trying to let you guys know the injustice that goes on.
That was cold. Oh my
To
gosh,
me is
bro.
basically freedom. It's a giant open universe where you can do whatever you want.
It's a truly depressing situation, as on one hand he is being
Lying.
forced to take
So you
medication
side with the
that
government?
essentially makes him feel dead inside, while on the other hand it seems very apparent that treatment is necessary to not only keep others around him, but
Also,
himself safe.
This is going to be turned into a video. This video is going to be turned into a video, just so you know. And I'm going to post it on the Real Rapper Reacts channel.
As he doesn't seem fully aware of how serious some of his actions are. Tebebe concluded the video by asking those watching what they thought of his situation, and though it didn't garner many views, a select few would stumble upon it and agree with his stance that the treatment he was receiving was unlawful, with many insinuating that he should continue to protest and not take his medication. These comments are unfortunately no longer available, as just a few weeks ago the video was removed, but they had been reflected across multiple sites as people called out the commenters for essentially trying to convince someone to go off his medication cold turkey, and doing so without knowing the true extent
What does
of his
what does cold turkey mean? Oh shit! Hey, don't say that, bro. Bro, I think I just
medical history,
lost a subscriber.
Which obviously is irresponsible and potentially very dangerous. But unfortunately, these conflicting viewpoints came years later, and in that time surrounding the video's release, Tebebe had likely found the verification he was looking for. He was going to keep protesting his medication. This video would be the first and last that we would ever hear from Tebebe, but it wouldn't be the last we'd hear of him. Just 2 months following the video, Tebebe would make the local news after having an encounter at the hospital. There, a therapist entered his room to talk with him, when suddenly Tebebe snapped, grabbing her and refusing to let go, while performing lewd gestures toward her and eventually pinning her on the ground, refusing to let her go. The situation led to Tebebe being arrested for sexual battery, but no jail time was ever given, as instead, a plea deal was reached where Tebebe agreed to stay in the hospital, and most importantly, he agreed to go back on his medication and take it as prescribed. It's this note that hints at the idea that he had likely gone off his medication before this incident, something that would have directly led to his violent outburst. And given the event's proximity to the video that he had just posted, and the comments supporting his desire to stop taking his medication, it's not hard to theorize that Tebebe may have cut off his meds due to the advice of his comment section, or at the very least was further convinced that it was the right thing to do.
He's a supervillain or
Regardless,
something.
it seemed clear that the inconsistencies with his medication had caused him to lose control, and this wouldn't be the last time. In the summer of 2019,
the meds were needed.
Tebebe
The meds were needed because we cut them off. He went insane, bro. But like, what could the meds possibly do to mitigate his illness that much?
was staying at an Embassy Suites hotel with his mother Zalem Abje, who had been caring for him around the clock. He had been moved there from the hospital as part of his treatment plan, as it kept him close by and easy to monitor regularly, but it also made him free of being cooped up in a hospital room, which clearly he didn't enjoy. The change of scenery was likely supposed to calm Tebebe and his growing anger issues, but unfortunately, his violent outbursts did not stop there. On August 20th at 1:30 a.m., Tebebe would get into an altercation with his mother in their hotel room. It's not clear what had started the arguments, but things would quickly turn physical, as Tebebe started to shove his mother, pushing her so hard that it would knock her out of the room, and then onto their balcony. Their room was on one of the top floors of the hotel, and it overlooked the lobby down below, and in one more violent outburst, Tebebe would give one final push, this time knocking her all the way over the railing, causing her to plummet to the ground below. She did not survive the impact.
Holy shit, Tebebe Makokononin! Bro, this dude pushed her off the
was arrested at the scene and held at a holding center where he remains to this day awaiting his trial, though his crime is clear, and it's likely he will spend the rest of his life either behind bars or in some kind of institution. The events that happened on that fateful morning are still somewhat unknown.
He was in a hotel room with his mom, and he got pissed off and pushed her off the balcony, and she fell down all the floors and died.
unknown to this day, though we do know the events that led up to it, and the years of hurt and anger that Tebebe had built up, as well as his inconsistent and dangerous use of antipsychotics. Which, unsurprisingly, it appears that he had again attempted to take himself off of his meds
to be fair,
in the time surrounding his murderous fit, with this being used as the...
Y'all see I just hacked Google? I swear I just hacked Google.
likely reason for his behavior that day, something that was telegraphed in one single video, which, looking back, almost foreshadows the tragic events that were soon to come, events that may have been further spurred on by the viewers watching him.
Picked a great name,
damn,
but your voice doesn't quite match it?
We have a fix.
VoiceMod gives you over 150 lag-free, real-time voice changers and unlimited soundboard.
The true miracle happened right out of a zombie movie.
Our next video takes us across the world to the Philippines in mid-July 2014.
The Philippines. I want to go to the Philippines.
The story begins on a tragic note as a family says their goodbyes to their 3-year-old daughter. In the days prior, the young girl had developed a severe fever, and without access to an up-to-date medical facility, she would pass away in the morning hours on July 12th. With no pulse and no heartbeat, the little girl was pronounced dead and taken home to prepare for the funeral, which would be held the next day.
The hell?
It was obviously a somber event, as the girl was placed in her casket and the lid was shut. Family members and loved ones gathered around to celebrate the short life of a child who deserved so much more, and watch as she was placed into the ground, which would be her final resting place. But before that would happen, one of the neighbors had been in charge of arranging the young girl's body before burial. Though something strange happened when he went to do so. Inside the coffin, the young girl's head began...
Motherfucker! Bro, let me explain, because clearly you weren't listening. The baby girl, this girl maybe, died. She was dead. She died. She's gone. She died. That's it.
So much more, and watch as she was placed into the ground, which would be her final resting place. But before that would happen, one of the neighbors had been in charge of arranging the young girl's body before burial. Though something strange happened when he went to do so. Inside the coffin,
no, she didn't die
the
at
young
birth.
girl's
She was,
head began to move. It was a slight twitch, but in a panic, the neighbor checked for a pulse only to discover that her heart was still beating and the young girl was breathing.
What?
One of the family members begins to record as the sudden wave of realization hits that the child was actually alive. It's the ultimate case of what if. Had that person not opened the casket to reposition the body, then that little girl would have been buried alive, and no one would have ever known.
Bro,
it's a clip that I'm sure many of you have seen by now, as the original video itself has garnered over 1 million views. And topping that, a news station that covered the story currently sits with 25 million views. It's one of the more viral horror stories that I've ever seen on YouTube. I don't even think that's scary. As seemingly everyone knows about this infamous video, and rightfully so. I mean, it's one of the craziest stories I have ever seen, both on YouTube or in the news. But the only problem is, this viral video didn't tell the whole story. The story itself does in fact appear to be true, having been confirmed by Philippine officials who admitted that a mistake had been made in that particular hospital, which led to the mix-up and almost to the mistaken burial. But the story doesn't have the happy ending that many of us thought, as in reality, that child never actually woke up. She did have a pulse and shallow breathing, but she would never regain consciousness and remained in a comatose state. In fact, just 2 days after this video was taken, and on the 15th of July, she would once again be pronounced dead, this time for real. But looking back on the
What? What, bro? How?
viral video viewed by millions, the anchors say that she was fine, calling it a miracle.
Happy
That's sad.
tears,
That is
knowing
very
that
sad.
thankfully she's fine. I'm glad they opened that casket to check to move around.
Now, it may be possible that they just didn't know this at the time, as based off of the way they're talking, it seems like the report would have came out the day or the day after the child was found alive. Only, that's not true either, as the child was determined to be alive on the 13th of July, and once again pronounced dead on the 15th, just 2 days later. Yet this video was published a full month later, on August 13th, 2014. So when this video went live, that little girl was long gone, and this is something that they likely knew, as it had been well reported in other
What the
major news
hell?
outlets on the day of her actual passing. I mean, nowadays, even the top Google result for this incident mentions her passing, and it came out on the very day it happened. So when this video went live, they had to have known it wasn't true. What started on its own as one
What,
of the
bro?
darkest videos on the site has now become even more twisted as the true ending has been revealed. A miracle that turned out to be nothing more than a mirage, leading to even more heartbreak as the
So
family
the news just view framed a baby's death? Bro, that's why you never trust the media or Hollywood. Don't trust Hollywood.
was now forced to grieve and come to terms with this girl's passing twice. And it's made even worse by the news report that has essentially rewritten the story's ending.
That's actually crazy.
But looking at just the video and the story as is, of how everything unfolded, it's still truly horrifying that this little girl was almost buried alive. Whether she was
we already... Ew! What the fuck is that? Bro, we all know you are a... What is that?
conscious or not, and it makes me wonder how many others have been in that dreadful situation, buried alive by mistake. The answer to that question is one that we'll quite literally never know, since it is sealed within the claustrophobic walls of a dark coffin, with no hope of escape.
And that's the iMac.
What the
Computers
heck?
are coming your way.
My new iMac. Okay, y'all. After this video, remember we're playing a scary game.
Divorce is often
shit.
one of the more traumatic experiences
Oh my
that a young child
gosh.
can go through, as
That's
many are
almost 10
left in a
minutes.
state of confusion and distress at such a tumultuous time in their life. And for a young man named Daniel Bartlam, his childhood was sadly no different. Growing up in
Bartlam?
Nottinghamshire, England, Daniel's parents, Jackie and Adrian, would separate following the birth of Daniel's younger brother, with the situation leading to
Damn,
a
what did his
split
brother
in
do?
the family, as the young boys would move to a new home with their mother. This brought Daniel to an unfamiliar town, as well as a brand new school. And to top it all off, Daniel's mother would soon find a new partner, further adding to the
it's bitch,
confusion
bro.
that Daniel must have been feeling. All of these circumstances would lead Daniel to
Chat,
a
I don't know about
declining
y'all, but I got a caring, loving family, 2 dogs, a beautiful house. I'm living great. Sucks to suck, bro.
mental state as he began to isolate himself in his room, barely speaking to his family. Daniel's mother, Jackie, was well aware of the change in his behavior,
What
and she
happened?
soon thought of the
His parents divorced when his little brother came along, right? Now he's moved in a new house with his brother and his mother. His dad's out of the picture. His mother has gotten a boyfriend. There you go. There you have it. That's everything that's happened so far.
perfect way to bring him out of this depression.
His little brother
she
came
saved
along?
up some
Yeah.
money on the side until she
When he was
eventually had
born, he
enough
came
to
out the
buy
pussy,
Daniel
bro.
his very own iMac, a computer that he had been asking for years. At the time, Daniel had a vested interest in technology, even having his own YouTube channel dedicated to the topic. But this new computer meant an upgrade in quality
said a bad word.
in the
Sorry.
future with
When it
limitless
came out
possibilities.
boom.
Overjoyed, Daniel quickly began a new channel and dedicated his very first upload to his new device.
Oh, my new...
Hello YouTube, this is Daniel AB1702 here, and it's finally happened. I now have an iMac, and I can now make bigger and better videos.
The video is clearly nothing too special,
He does...
as the quality...
Bro, he does not do...
Quality is about what you would expect from a kid his age who was just starting out. And the following videos were much the same, with these uploads simply being compilations from a show he liked. It all may not have seemed like much, but this computer, along with this new channel, seemed to be the spark that he so badly needed, a new passion and a new outlook on life. But strangely, after just a few uploads, the account would go silent. This is something that happens all the time on YouTube, where a creator starts posting with high aspirations
I stay
before
true to my
abandoning
craft
their work,
until I
and it's typically due to a lack of success or just the overall busyness of life. But in Daniel's case, his reason for leaving was far darker.
No, bro, he just stopped uploading.
As right around the time of his last upload, he would experience the ultimate tragedy.
What?
On the morning of April 25th, 2011, neighbors of Daniel had reported hearing a commotion coming from his home. That commotion would soon turn to chaos, as the house suddenly erupted into flames, with smoke billowing out all sides. Through the commotion, Daniel would emerge from the home with his little brother and dog in hand, but his mother was nowhere to be found. Police and fire units arrived at the scene quickly, but were already too late, as inside the home they would find the badly burned and disfigured body of Jackie. And surprisingly, they'd soon notice that it wasn't the fire that had done her in, but rather she had been brutally murdered with what appeared to be a hammer. The scene was shocking and incredibly chaotic, but luckily Daniel had been there to explain everything. According to the child, a masked burglar had entered the home before confronting his mother. The confrontation then led to the anonymous person attacking Jackie with a hammer, causing her to collapse to the floor. He then says the intruder lit her body on fire, leading Daniel to grab his brother and dog and escape from the blaze, saving what remained of his family as the murderer escaped.
Why did he not fight the guy,
Daniel was Daniel's story remained of his family as the murderer escaped out the back. Daniel's story stood out for several reasons, mainly because it showed Daniel was a hero for saving his brother and dog, and it showed just how traumatic that morning must have been for him, as in the matter of one day, Daniel had lost his home and his mother in probably the most devastating way imaginable.
Fighting out the hammer, bro.
But his story also stood out for one other reason, with that reason being in regards to the killer. As police began their investigation, they searched and searched for any clues left behind from this supposed masked intruder, but they found nothing. No fingerprints, no footprints, no anything. And looking for any semblance of a lead, they started to search through Daniel's room, where through the charred remains, they miraculously found his computer in perfect working order. Authorities would search the child's device when they stumbled upon something rather bizarre. It was a story that Daniel had typed months before in a Word document that was set as the scene of a soap opera that he had been writing. The story read, Daniel Bartlam, 1997 to 2047, the longest serving male character to be on the show. The only place he couldn't get away with his deeds was with his mother Jackie, so one evening he made it look as though it was a break-in, and murdered his mother with a hammer, and then set her and the family home alight, but helped his brother out to safety, and got his neighbors to contact the police.
What?
The story ends with Daniel lying to the police and getting away with murder. It was a shocking revelation, as his mother had been killed with a hammer and set on fire through what Daniel had described as a break-in, just as his story was written. And to make it all stranger, further investigation would reveal that in the days prior to Jackie's death, Daniel had attempted to delete the document, though he had failed to fully remove it. And the findings went deeper, as
What?
countless screenshots and clips of a character from a show called Coronation Street were found on the hard drive, with it appearing as though Daniel had an obsession with this character, which proved to be rather interesting.
What's wrong with that?
As the character, John Stape, was a villain who had murdered another character with a claw hammer, the same weapon used on his mother. Investigators would keep digging until they eventually found the nail in the coffin, as it was revealed that in the days prior to the attack, Daniel had searched how to get away with murder. With the small information and the lack of evidence that a break-in had ever occurred, Daniel's story quickly fell apart, until he eventually admitted the gruesome truth that he had been the one who had taken his mother's life. On the 24th of April, Daniel would spend the night in his room rewatching one of his favorite Saw movies. He then emerged from the room carrying a claw hammer and approached his sleeping mother. He proceeded to strike her 7 times in the face before eventually setting her body on fire and escaping the home with his brother and dog, acting as the hero who had quote-unquote saved the day, when in reality it was all his doing. And the entire series of events
this is all because of Apple, bro.
Very computer
evil corporations, I'm telling you.
The same computer allegedly. That he had so excitedly made this video on just months before the attack.
The giant Pacific octopus doesn't move.
That's why you never judge a book by its cover.
Daytime. People rapping their knuckles on the glass, huffing away when they don't see anything.
Why? Why do they do this to me, bro?
To this day, we don't really know why Daniel chose to attack his mother, as any reason
what do you
he's
get
given
served,
has
bro?
been
What's he
fairly
serving?
easily disproven, with many chalking it up to his tumultuous childhood, though we have learned more information about his early years, with many of these stories proving to be incredibly disturbing and hinting at the idea that Daniel was mentally unwell. For instance, it was said that he had an obsession with gruesome movies and games that seemed to inspire his own violent thoughts as he began watching these graphic films at the age of 8. He took these films as inspiration to start writing his own stories, which almost always ended in death and murder, and the details of which were said to be incredibly intense. And in a much darker example, about 6 weeks before the murder, during a normal day at school, Daniel began desperately yanking at his tie, insisting that it was trying to strangle him. When further asked about this, he then revealed that he was hearing voices, and those voices were telling him to hurt people. But surprisingly, after being given a psychiatric evaluation, the counselor told his mother that there was nothing wrong with Daniel. But to be on the safe side, they did offer counseling that Jackie would quickly deny, a decision that, for her, may have ultimately proven fatal. Whatever made Daniel snap that day, it was seemingly a long time coming. And despite his young age, he would be sentenced to life in prison, with a chance for parole coming in the distant future. But the truly tragic note here is about his mother, Jackie, as she bought her son that iMac that he so clearly loved, and she did so in the hopes that it would bring some much-needed happiness during such a tough time in his life.
Yo, he looks like a YouTuber. He looks like that Carl guy, bro. Mr. Beast cousin or something.
How could she have known that in reality, Daniel would turn around and use that very computer to plan and eventually carry out
Y'all gotta open an investigation on Carl.
I want to give a huge thank you to my gold tier and god tier patrons.
Thank you. Okay, so y'all, that was hold up. That was this video, that was crazy. Basically ended with him killing everyone. If y'all ever have thoughts about killing people, please probably don't do that. And hey, bro, sometimes in life, like, yeah, like, you could get mad and like beat people up. You shouldn't. But hey, bro, you'll get consequences, bro. That's what you always have to learn, bro. Like, at least get away with it. Don't do it. But if you did it, which you don't again. If you, what are you saying? Bro, I'm saying, bro, don't hurt people. And don't let me find out if you do. Like, if you're gonna do some messed up shit, bro, don't be dumb. But don't do it in the first place, because that's bad. But if you want to go against my word, don't be dumb. That's what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? Stop talking. I didn't even do nothing, bro. Y'all get mad at me for speaking the truth, bro. The kid shouldn't have killed everyone. But he could have been smarter about it since he did it anyway. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm talking about. Anyway, next game. This is the scary game, bro. The Cabin Factory. Are y'all ready? I never played this game. Don't know what it is. Let's play it. The cab... Ew. Oh, wait. Wait, these graphics are crazy.
Welcome to the Cabin Factory Corporation.
Why do I look so
At the Cabin
real?
Factory, we pride ourselves in creating the best hyper-realistic horror cabins for the movie and theme park industries. Starting today, you will be one of our cabin inspectors. Congratulations.
Thanks, dude.
Due to a recent legal dispute that falsely claims
What's
some
the
of our
game
cabins
description?
are haunted, it's now mandatory to inspect every cabin to ensure the safety
I have
of
to
all
inspect
users.
cabins.
It's important to highlight this claim is untrue and that we have had 0 cases of
I
serious
think I'm
anomalies
inspecting
proven to be the
scary
corporation's
cabins.
fault. We're positive you will carry out these inspections thoroughly and professionally. From the whole Cabin Factory Corporation family, have a
Dude,
wonderful first
this game
day
looks
as a
really
cabin
good for the
inspector.
price.
By entering this elevator, you have
This
accepted
game
all the
looks
terms of your
really good
contract,
for the
which may be
price.
updated without notice.
This game looks weirdly... Bro, you're gonna find crazy stuff in the cabin? No, I'm not. Bro, this game looks really good for the price. Props to whoever made this. This looks crazy. Oh, I can run. Okay. Inspect the whole cabin. If haunted, turn back immediately and press danger. If safe, press clear. Any movement means the cabin is haunted. If nothing moves, it's not haunted. Okay. New cabin! Okay, I'm really scared actually. Let's go. Why do they rolling that? Because it's a company. Why are the lights off, bro? What? They get dimmer when I... What the heck? I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm not scared. Yeah. Yes, that's... Fuck is that? Yo, what's up, dude? Oh, this is supposed to be fake? That's cool. There's an upstairs. Are you kidding me? Upstairs with a child? Okay. Okay, this one's fine. This one's fine. This one's fine. Safe! Clear. Okay, I'm not seeing any movement, y'all. Fuck, it's moving. That shit is moving. We're leaving. Wait, can I go in here? Okay. This one's not safe. This one's haunted. This one's haunted. Okay, I get it. This is not scary. We're chilling. This is dangerous.
The brutal fire that burned a family alive took place in an isolated cabin in the woods. 2 bodies were found calcinated on Sunday evening.
Wait, does this count?
Hikers noticed a huge column of smoke and immediately called 911. When emergency crews arrived just minutes later, the flames were still burning. According to our sources, a family of 4 lived in the cabin, a mother, a father, and their 2 children. The police confirmed the bodies found on the scene belonged to the parents. The 2 children, a 10-year-old little girl and her 6-year-old brother, have not yet been found in the surrounding areas.
I think we're good.
The chief of the fire department announced the search operation will continue and said she has hopes of finding them alive.
This one's fine.
It is still unclear how the parents got trapped inside their own cabin, but the police have found clues that may indicate the fire was intentional. A criminal investigation is ongoing.
Strange. Clear. I'm cooking! Oh, what? Ah! Ah! Let me out! Stop! I don't like this game. Fuck, I gotta start all over. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I don't like you. I actually don't like you. This game sucks. Oh my gosh. What? Bro, there's a kid under this. What? Okay, the kid's not moving. This guy's not moving. She's not moving. This one. Stop, bro. Please. Please. Let me out. Just let me out. Just let me out, okay? Please, come on. Dude, come on, man. Dude, come on, man. What the? Chill. No.
What do you think you'll find outside? Absolutely nothing. You want to leave,
What the?
Greta?
What is happening?
Totally fine, but your brother will stay here, and he will not be happy when he hears you abandoned him. Leave and abandon your poor mother.
What? Okay, I'm leaving. Stop, bro. Oh my god. Stop. Leave me alone. Actually, leave me alone. I'll beat your ass. I'll literally beat your ass. I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna beat your ass. This one's dangerous, bro. This one's fucking dangerous. This game sucks, man. Okay, we're chilling, we're chilling, we're chilling. This one's safe, this one's safe. This one's safe. Safe. Bro, this one's safe. It's not moving. Like, I don't understand. What am I missing here? What could be moving? This one's safe, bro. Right? Oh my gosh. Okay, nice one. It's dangerous, it's dangerous, it's dangerous. Yeah, I get it, I get it, I get it. Was this stuff here before? I'm so tired of this. I'm so... Fuck you. Fuck you. I don't care. I don't care. I'm gone. Come on, bro. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, looks like we could be fine. Stop, please, bro. Stop! Halfway, halfway, halfway. What? I can't, bro. She wasn't in her picture. Nothing's moving. Nothing's moving, we're fine. Clear. What? 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 There's a man out the window! What the fuck? Stop! Stop! Come on, don't test me. Fuck this game. Fuck this game. Oh my gosh. Come on! I do this shit, bro, for a living. This is my job now. No. Please, bro. This is all I've been able to make it to. Okay, I think we're chilling. Please, 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 please. Yes! 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 Yo, what's up, cliche potato? Did you miss you? Yes. Bro, just get me out of this. Stop! Please! Stop. Stop, 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 stop. Across the door? Out the door, out the door, out the door. Yeah, shit, that shit's not normal. What's the game? I have to go. Okay, this is the game. I'll explain the game. I'm about to win it, actually. Yeah, I saw the kids. So you go in the cabin, and you have to inspect the cabin, and if shit's haunted, you have to come and click it. And if shit's not haunted, you click clear. Bro, but if you get it wrong, it restarts. This shit has been sucking. Please, bro, please. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh, this is the last one. Please, come on, please, 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 please. Fuck you. Stop, get me out, get me out, get me out. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I beat it, I beat it. Yes! What am I supposed to do? I beat the game! Holy, bro, that game was scary. So you clicked it because everything got knocked over, not because there was a random guy? No, the guy's supposed to be there every time, but when everything knocked over, you looked at me. The cabin factory. That's gonna be a video for sure. Yeah! Yeah! What the hell was that? Beats me. Okay, so y'all, that was the game. Now, let me show y'all some stuff, okay? I have to show you guys some stuff, okay? I have to show you guys some stuff. So, number one. Okay, so, guys. Here are the 3 things I need you guys to know, okay? Here are the 3 things I need you guys to know, okay? Y'all. Number 1. Okay, so here, look. This is the first channel. Make sure you are subscribed to this, okay? If you are not subscribed to this already, obviously subscribe to it. This is the GOAT channel. This is the channel with my main stuff on it. However, I have 2 new channels now. Number 1, there's this channel, okay? Real Rapper Games, 200 subscribers. This channel is where I will be posting gaming videos, bro. Good gaming videos, okay? They'll be posted on this channel. So please subscribe to this channel. If you want, I'll put the links in the Discord server to the channels. And then this is the last one, Real Rapper Reacts. This channel will be where I post my react videos. Like when I watched the scary video early today, I'll post it here. So these are the 3 channels, okay? I will actually post them. I'll post them in the chat. Okay, those are the channels. Why did this one not do it? Oh. But yeah, make sure you stay tuned with those because there will be good content on both of those. Now, other than that, now that I have finished the game and the video that I was supposed to do, I will play whatever y'all want for the rest of the stream. So what do you want me to play? I'll play whatever you want. I'll play whatever you want. What do I play? I already know what's coming up. I'll play anything. Resident Evil. Anything I have. I thought y'all were gonna say like Roblox. I'll play anything on like Roblox. Hold up. Let's try playing Roblox. Does Roblox even have good games right now or no? Like, what do people play on Roblox? Chat, what do people play on Roblox? Sinisters? The Mimic? Are you Hood Test? I actually am Hood Test. I'm gonna take the test. What do you do when someone steps on your Jordans? Punch them. How much does a drum hold? The fuck does that even mean? Well, I'm Hood, 55. It's 2 a.m. Where you at? The block. What do you call the police? The popo. Yup. What do you do when you see your pee-pee? What? Oh, when you see your op. Chase them with a pole. How do you feel on a drill? Excited. What do you call your gun? My pole. What color do you wear to slide? Black color. How many pieces does a button? A one? Frank gets hit on a drill. What do you do? Probably use them as cover. What's the best vehicle for sliding? Purse Striker. Which brand is the best? Glock. What type of shiesty you wear? Nike shiesty. Which shoes would you pick? Black Forces. What's your favorite hobby? Spinning on the ops. Police behind you. What you do, gang? I will probably blame it on my homeboy. How'd you feel after a drill? Happy. How many rounds does a 9mm stick hold? 25. How does a lash mean? Attack! I'm about to lash you. How many bats do you have? Oh, hats do you have? I got 10 plus hats. When are you lacking? Never lacking. What's important leaving the house? Probably my pull. What's on your playlist? Bloodhound Lil Jeff? It's 3 a.m. What you doing? Looking for ops. When is the best time to slide? Midnight. When do you do if your ops drop a diss? Spin them on the same day. Someone asked to hold your pole. Take out the clip. Where do you live? House in the hood. Which weapon would you pick? Tech 9. Calculating my results, y'all. It's calculating. When you see your what? What you mean? It's calculating my results. Bro, you been in the trenches? Real one? Like real rapper? Bro, I've been in the trenches, y'all. I've been in the trenches. I could freestyle on that beat, y'all. Next game. Autism test. Chat, I don't have autism. That's a big thing. I will say I don't have that. Answer a few questions to get... A loud concert is playing. How do you feel? I'm not playing this game. Highest water slide, burrow, Devil May Heaven line, dance and make new friends, 18 plus, bet.
Welcome to Sunset Club. You're about to enter the most exclusive electronic music party ever created. You can dance and make new friends. Click on a user to sync your dance and create incredible choreographies.
Ooh.
Gift flowers to people you like. Flowers are a sign of appreciation.
Oh, yeah?
The number of flowers received appears above each person's head.
Let me get some flowers,
With
huh?
VIP status, you can access VIP areas and exclusive items.
ID and face tracking required.
Favorite people. There are many new arrivals like you every day who can't wait to make friends.
Yeah.
Please be respectful to others and help us keep this a clean place.
I got
If someone bothers you, click on them and use Ghost User. It will disappear everywhere for you and you for them. Enjoy and welcome to the Sunset fam. We can't wait to see you. Welcome to
Let's
Sunset.
go! Sunset has been waiting for
You're
me.
about to enter the most exclusive electronic music party.
Sunset! Yo, what's up, guys?
Life is unfolding inside the Sunset Club. Not as an escape, not as a game, but as a parallel surface where existence learns a new shape. This place is not unreal, it is objectual, it has weight, presence, and tension. Here, relationships do not disappear, they transform.
To the club.
Human bonds, social structures, effective tensions flow through digital bodies that are not masks,
No, I don't want to
but
privately chat with
extensions.
somebody.
Pixels slowly replace ourselves, not to erase us, but to allow contact in a different language. A language made of movement, of proximity, of shared time.
Oh, what? Yeah, I want to be... Oh, yeah, what's up? I'm a rapper. This game sucks. People are actually playing that. 2000s house murderers versus.
What's up, LeBron?
Yo, it's me, LeBron.
Just pick my name. It's okay.
Error. There's an error? Wait, what? Classic. Oh, hip hop, R&B, pop. 19. No, I will go 2010s, 2020s, 1990s. Okay, let's go. Chat, I'm about to sing. I'm about to show y'all I can sing.
And every single year I'm
Honey.
drowning in my tears. I'm drowning.
I want this song. Give me this song. Please, 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 please. No, bro.
I'm just gonna freestyle. Okay, so, oh shoot. Pop, 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 pop. I don't know.
I actually just made me mad. Bro, and then we get a freestyle, bro. She could have literally just...
Okay, okay. Let's think of a song.
Are we singing for Robux? We are.
How deep is your love? Is it like the ocean? Hold me closer, are you? How deep is your love?
Yo, you're not getting no Robux, bro.
Every day I wake up, then I start to break up. Lonely is a man with. Every day I wake up, then I start to break. Oh no, I'm gonna sing this.
Bro, just spam angry. Really starting to take my canoe.
So I never really knew you. Gotta really try to blindsided.
Bro, they're not even in this key, bro. Yo, these people.
So I never really knew you. Gotta really try to. Blindsided, addicted. Thought we could really do this, but really I was foolish. Hindsight, it's obvious. Thanks, y'all.
What is happening right now?
It hurts to be something.
Bro, why are they all
to be
women?
Nothing with you.
I want like a... Bro, let me sing a crazy song.
Hi everyone, my name's Faith. I'm in Nitty, sorry. My name's actually Faith in real life, but just Nitty. Oh my god, so much. Look good in this song. It has to be something. It's wants to be nothing. Sorry. Nothing with you. I'm down the man.
Bro, what is
I
happening?
want you to stay.
Bro, is it all just gonna be Billie Eilish? Can I pick a song?
In the grave.
I hate Billie Eilish, so we're doing Michael Jackson again.
Oh!
Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl that claims that I am the one. But the kid is not my son.
Then you're left in the dust and left.
What is that even? What are you talking about? Who are you? Hey, bro, I can't even lie. I'm bored. I'm done. See y'all soon.